want to pick him against they're like comping like super kitey. It's like set mid. Interesting. You know what? We'll leave chat on for now. I usually mute all every game, but I'll leave chat on for now. If people start typing, I'll just mute all. Debatable, I guess. It's just, yeah, I just don't really like playing Renekton into like high like range comps or like a lot of range. Because like obviously I don't really want to be grouping anyways with him, so like I'd rather just be splitting, but most of the time in solo queue, like you'll get forced to group eventually because players, just especially in like Diamondish Elo, just don't know how to play around split push. They always just try to ARAM it, so it like feels really bad to try to split. At least with someone like a Kled, I can still like kind of side lane and have my ult to like regroup if I have to, or I just look for picks with my team, and also I can stick easier as Renekton than Kled, or I mean as Kled than Renekton in team fights, because I can just EQ flash into one of their carries. Obviously Renekton has more burst, but Kled has his second E where you can like follow them easier, but Renekton has more of like the burst factor, I guess. Against Heimer, if it's a good Heimer, you can't do anything. Protect my blue or 15. I'm not sitting. Well, he types, so I'm just muting all already. I wasn't gonna mute all, but if people are already typing, it's gonna be another game where people just perma type, I can tell. We just zone him early. You can just tell, like, based off, like, literally, like, the first minute if your team's gonna be annoying or not with typing. Oh, my. Oh, he queued me, actually. Okay, that's not terrible. I mean, the minions haven't died, though. I don't know how no minions died, like, haven't died yet, but it's unfortunate. I missed that Q, but he just literally tanked 6 autos, okay. Sure. I played this lane like shit, but he literally just walked up and tanked 6 autos for no reason. My CSing's terrible, but it's just because I want to pressure him early. Do you think better max W? Nah, it's always better than max Q. Q just gives too much utility and better scaling than W. The thing with W is like, yeah, I guess it's nice because you get a little bit of CDR off it, but like the actual stats it gives you compared to like getting Q isn't that great. It gives you like 0.5 max health, like more max health damage or whatever on your empowered, like your 4th Q, and then the actual damage itself is like barely going up. And like most of the time too, you're going to be playing more off your Q than your W early on, so it just gives you more utility for both kiting when you're dismounted and just looking for like poke trades and engages when you're mounted, you know. So it just gives you more potential to like make plays happen. This is unfortunate for them. Never mind, I'm dead. Ah, whatever. I mean, I traded 1 for 1, even though that was a really awkward fight. I played that really sloppy too. I'm just gonna TP back. I wasn't going to, but I just want to keep pressuring. It's not terrible for me. But yeah, I'm playing really bad, man, right now. I have a really good wave, though, on him. Like, he's really screwed. He already solo died, and his wave's really fucked. Like, I'm fine with dismounting here if I need to. And, yo, I appreciate the follow. Welcome, my man. Hope you're doing well. Get him. This is a tragedy. Nice. Alright, never mind, that's good. That was almost really tragic. Whew, thank god our Fizz roamed. Really good roam by him. That was almost so bad. If you play against a really Darius, it's still better than max Q. Like, it's good to max Q every game. At least from my experience. Like, I've tried W max before and it is doesn't feel that great, especially early on, because your Q, like especially your low level Qs, like barely give you any value. It takes a while for your Qs to actually start like giving you some oomph damage. That's why you want to be maxing it first as well, because if you just leave it at level 1 Q, you're gonna be doing like 0 damage to minions, or just like even in trades, like it's just gonna make you feel really, really bad and just get like kind of shit on. I can turn here and kill him, by the way. I almost actually died there because I lost vision for a second, but not sure why he's trying to fight me like that. I'm honestly just gonna push this wave because it's kind of frozen right now, and he has no TP, and Talia should be bot side. Even if she comes, I'm pretty sure I can just turn and kill her because I'm so fed. And also I'm about to remount anyways, and I have my ult, so I have so much to play off of here. All right, we can get the spike whip here. I was gonna rush Tiamat or like Ravenous, but it's better to rush Gore Drinker into a lane like this, since like you don't want to always just be hard shoving, and plus it gives you more burst damage early on. You don't really need to sustain as much either, like the early sustain from Ravenous. Gore Drinker sustain's good enough anyways. Renekton with Swifties, true. Okay, I max W first because of the cooldown. Yeah, see, that's what I used to be too when I first started playing it, but then I just realized that the scaling's just a lot worse than Q, and like you have to rely on your Q a lot more than your W. Because like you'd still make plays happen to you if your W's down. Like obviously it's a lot, it's like feels kind of bad, but like if your Q's down, most of the time you literally are just like especially early on. Like obviously as the game progresses, if you're like you're snowballing already, it doesn't matter as much, because like you'll get fed to the point where you can just start killing people. But early on, like having Q is like super important, especially just for like blast hitting and stuff, just getting leads. Hey, good evening, how you doing, my man? But yeah, it's just too important not to max first. But yeah, good brother, how about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just chilling today. We're chilling, playing some solo queue. Been playing some random champs today. A little bit of Kled on the side, you know. But yeah, it's been pretty good though. Alright. I'm honestly probably just gonna push in for next wave. Like I'll shove this next wave and then go for more plates. Actually, maybe not. Oh, I'll do this. You know what? If he just wants to do that when he's still level 5, sure, I'll just kill you. I'll just dive you straight up, bro. You have no armor. You're not going to. You're like you literally can't do anything anymore. You're just doomed because you tried to fight me early as Nasus into a Kled. Incredible, Kled. I appreciate it. Happy, how you doing? But yeah, he just like hard over forced early as Nasus into a Kled for no reason. Like you can never fight a Kled early as Nasus unless you have a ton of like pressure from your jungler, or the Kled's just like hard trolling it. Alright, what I'm gonna do here is I'll just clear this wave and I'm gonna back. You got a question? Hey, what is it, my man? I got you. Oh, I missed that Q. Alright, I'm gonna reset here. Alright, perfect. We already have our full Gore Drinker at 9 minutes. That's so huge. Perfect. You love Aatrox, the problem is it was a bad game, but I feel like that's also from improvement. What do you think about that? Yeah, I'd recommend if you're trying to like hard climb or like trying to like improve a ton, I'd recommend like sticking to like a smaller champ pool of like 2 to 3 champs and trying to stick to it. Like honestly, like if you just aren't enjoying the champ as much, like it's fine to like switch, but it's just gonna like kind of prevent you from being able to improve as quickly as you want to, because like when you're playing fewer champions, you won't have to focus on like matchups and micro as much. You're more focused on like macro and what to do and like scenarios when you get like leads. So it just helps with like decision making a lot more, since you're not going to be focusing as much on like having to play matchups and all that, because like you already like know how to play them. So it just gives you like more lenient to focus more on like your macro. But I mean, obviously, like if you're not enjoying the champion, it's not the worst thing to switch. But I usually would recommend trying to stick to a small champ pool. This is not a good idea. Actually, yeah, whatever. It's not that bad. I thought Talia was still here, but she just went mid. But yeah, you usually just want to be chilling, not switching too much. Just for a Arcane? Yeah, that's a pretty good champ pool for sure. And having a jungle champ in there as well, just in case you get autofilled or like get put to your secondary role, is definitely good for sure. But yeah, I'd recommend trying to like stick to a smaller champ pool and just seeing how it goes. And like obviously you can switch if like you aren't enjoying it as much, but I usually would say it should help out a decent amount. But obviously everyone's different, so sometimes it won't. Sometimes it's better to refresh yourself. But yeah, okay, what is this guy doing? This guy's actually sprinting it. Like, he's not even, like, trying to hug his turret. Everything's just, like, walking up. Oh, I actually died. Yeah, I'm griefing. Wait, I'm actually getting into. I didn't think I was just gonna get one shot there. Oh my. Okay, I kind of just into that really hard. Kind of grief my team. My B. I'm pretty sure we already won this game though. Like, this Nasus is so useless. You're stomping him? Yeah. It's a pretty free lane though. And like, yeah, he also just like kind of griefed it. And double feed Discord. I just haven't really been, like, I don't really type in it too much. I type in it sometimes, not too much. It happens, exactly. Just limit testing a bit because the game's already won, basically. I mean, obviously, like, there still is a way on which we could lose this game, but like, the odds of us losing a game like this are like really low now because like we're so far ahead. So like, yeah, limit testing is not like the worst thing to do when the game's like this. Like, obviously it's better just to like play it safe, but hey, you know over here on the Feedaboi channel, when we get ahead, we just keep going, we roll with it. Gotta limit test to see what we can do for the actual season, when we can pressure, when we can't. Hey, how's it going, Dumpa? But yeah. The reason I switch is just because after bad games, I wasn't motivated enough to play Saints champ. Yeah, I feel that. I was like that for a while too, actually. Like when I first started, like in like season 7-ish, when I didn't really like stick to like a small champ pool. Like every time I like have a bad game, I just switch my champ because I'm like, maybe it's not for me. So I feel you on that for sure. But yeah, in my opinion, I feel like it's probably better just to try to stick to it, like trying to stick it out. But if you just aren't enjoying it as much, you might as well just do what you enjoy. Because you always want to be enjoying the game over like just like getting a rank or whatever. Like the rank's just a virtual thing. It's not gonna affect you in any way, like IRL or any of that. It's better just to like keep a good mental, so you're always like enjoying yourself and not just like forcing yourself to play the game. I accidentally just bought a refillable pawn now. I have to sell it. Rip. But yeah. What is Dumpa doing? I'm confused. I don't know. Dumpa's got issues. But yeah, I'd always recommend just playing to have fun over getting like a certain rank, because like obviously like, yeah, it's cool to have like a high rank, but like the rank's not going to do anything for you in your life. Obviously, like if you're trying to be like a pro player or something, like getting a high rank could be cool, but like that takes years and years of like dedication towards it, and like it's like very mentally taxing. So yeah. Hey, how's it going, Delvoid? That's one thing I used to struggle with a lot though, and I would just play just cause rather than like playing because I enjoyed the game. Wow, I didn't get my auto off. If I got my auto Q off, I'm pretty sure I'll heal his damage there and I kill him. I should have maybe just tried flashing right away. I kind of greeted my flash. Why does he do so much damage though? He did 3k damage to me there. It's actually so much. He only has one item. I guess I didn't have tabbies though. That's crazy though. He actually like one-shot me. Best on Kled, Grasp or Conquer. In my opinion, I think Conquer is always like Conquer or PTA is like always the best, but I usually run Conquer every game. Like I've tried Grasp, but I just feel like the Grasp tree is, or like just Grasp in general just isn't that worth it. It's because like you're not gonna be able to proc it most of the time anyways, and like I just feel like I don't know. It's kind of like delays your. Well, it doesn't delay you, but like it makes your like spike in the mid game a lot worse. Like 2 items, it's like you're not gonna have as much like DPS and stuff like that. Like obviously it's decent. It can help you in like certain lanes that are like really hard early, just for like more sustain options and like the resolve tree. But just in general, I feel like it's kind of just meh. But I know some people like it and they can make it work, so maybe it's just not my playstyle. But I just feel like Conquer's too good to pass up on. It gives you adaptive 4 stacks, and obviously the healing's nice as well. But yeah, no problem. JB Newark with 50 games played. Okay, that was not worth at all. That was not worth it at all. I'm literally flashing in on an 0 and 10 for no reason. Alright, I need to stop trolling. I'm kind of just throwing for no reason. Way too much of limit testing right now. Alright. Wait, there's only been 2 dragons taken this game so far. Wow. I'm surprised. I feel like we should have at least like 3 by now. 4. Almost 4. Because like my jungler wasn't even topside like at all. He came once, but I guess he was just playing for kills. I mean, it's not bad. Like the game should just be over anyway, so like dragons don't matter, but yeah. Surprised. The more I play a champ, I like the better I'll get eventually. Becoming a veteran? Yeah, exactly. Tough having bad games? Yeah, I feel ya. That was like me at first too. Like when I first started playing Kled, I didn't actually like OTP him just because like I had that same mindset, honestly. Like when I had bad games, I'm like, I'm so shit at this champ, I don't want to play this champ anymore. I just feel like I'm an inter, all that. But he's got to get out of that mindset and just like always just be playing to improve. Like bad games are gonna happen. Like it is what it is. Like nobody's perfect. Everyone's gonna have bad games. So that's what the mindset I had to get into if I wanted to actually like stick to Kled and improve and get good at the game or like climb a lot. But I feel you guys 100%. Rek'Sai getting drags, lol, true. This guy said if they steal my blue, it's a 15 at 1 minute. So I'm like, okay, I'm not expecting too much out of this guy anyways this game. But I mean, he didn't do terrible or anything. No. The Nasus lure just melts like butter. It's so crazy, man. He just gets shit on. He entered it so hard. Man, she had exhaust though. I literally killed them all there, by the way. I feel like she doesn't have exhaust. I don't think we should fight that. You're perfect though, true. Oh, okay. Not terrible. Oh, there's FF, nice. GG. I think the Nasus just like rage quit or something. Or not Nasus, someone rage quit because it was only $3. Bug.